Hey, welcome back. This is the Sun Journal Viditorial of May 29th. I'm Tony Ronzio, the editorial page editor for the Sun Journal. I got a special guest, special co-host today, Bob's Big Boy, because we're going to talk about menu labeling in Maine. There's a bill before the legislature, it's LD 1259, that would mandate restaurants with more than 20 locations nationwide, with one in Maine. Not Bob, though. Bob has none in Maine, but he's still here nonetheless, which is pretty cool that Bob would actually show up for this. To have the calorie counts of their products on their menu labels. And this would be in the drive-thrus, this would be in the restaurants. It would be something for consumers to see before they buy whatever product, to know how many calories are in it. And it's something we support. I think it's a common sense approach. The more we know about the food we eat, the better off we are in making our decisions. Advocates for this bill have pointed to two things. There's a study in New York City where there's menu labeling that talks about some 80% of consumers change their eating habits for the better once they figured out basically how many calories were and what they were eating. There's also this Hannaford Brothers here in Maine has this Guiding Stars program that tells consumers nutritional value vis-a-vis calories. They've got some data they've put forward that says this is changing habits. When people know what they're buying and the nutritional value and the calories, they tend to make good choices about what they're eating. And this is something that the state should definitely encourage. The bill is going to come up for a vote next week. There is a bit of an impact on business. They'll have to change menus, but given the fact that obesity and childhood nutrition is such a major public health issue here in Maine, #1 in New England for child obesity, a full 24% of Maine children are technically obese. We need to do something to change some habits, make some education in the eating habits, and get people to know what they're putting in themselves. And although this is going to affect Bob's peers and Bob's colleagues in the food industry, we're pretty sure if Bob could talk, he'd probably agree with us, being a little obese himself. So that's tomorrow's editorial for May 29th. Any responses, anything you want to shout out to us, editorial board at sunjournal.com. Thanks very much.